Yo, let's talk microphones today, and as you can see, I've got three of the most popular microphones that I think on the market today. We've got the DJI, we've got the HOLLYLAND LARK Max, and we've also got the Rode Wireless Pro that just came out. So today we're going to test all three microphones in terms of looks, ergonomics, price, features, as well as audio quality, range, and all the good stuff. Once again, this is an unbiased review. All three products are mine, so I'm going to give you my honest opinion, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So let's get right into it. Before we got on the review, I just want to show you where I am. This is, wow. Welcome to Gold Coast. First, let's look at the size. Well, in terms of overall size, I think the DJI wins hands down. It is probably one of the smallest packages you are going to get. Now keep in mind, this does not include the accessories, whereas the HOLLYLAND, it is a little bit bigger, but it does come with a fairly sturdy case with all the accessories attached inside in the top. Underneath, we do have the case itself with the transmitter and the receiver. In terms of size though, as you can see, HOLLYLAND is a little bit bigger, but it does have a bigger battery, which I'll go through a little bit later on. Now, in terms of the Rode Wireless, it comes in two different packages. The big one is the charging case as well as the receiver and the transmitter itself, and the other one is the accessory pack. So all of which do come with fairly well equipped accessory packages, but if we look at just the case itself, I think DJI does have a smaller case out of the three, whereas the HOLLYLAND and the Rode each have a different variant in size. Now, while on the topic of ergonomics and overall design, let's talk about some of the specs between these three. Now, all three do have internal recording. The DJI and the HOLLYLAND both have 8 gigs of internal recording storage space, which gives you roughly around 14 hours of continuous recording. Whereas the Rode Wireless Pro do have 32 gigs of internal recording, and you're able to record up to 40 hours. So that's a win for the Rode. But how long do they last? Well, don't believe everything you read on the website. From my testing, the DJI is the shortest at 6 hours and 10 minutes, with the Rode Wireless Pro at a constant 6 hours and 32 minutes, and with HOLLYLAND LARK Max coming on top with around 6 hours and 50 minutes. And with its recharging case, the HOLLYLAND is able to recharge its wireless microphones up to 21 hours. With Rode following close second at 20 hours, and of course DJI following least, given the smaller size case of only giving 15 hours. Accessory wise, I think all three do come fairly well equipped. Whether you're an Android or an iPhone user, they do come with adapters as well as USB charging. Now, with the exception of Rode, it does come with 2 additional lavalier 2 mics. Now, these are relatively pricey mics, around $100 on their website on its own. So you do get 2 of these lavalier mics, which you can use on your Rode Wireless Pro. Rode is the only one with a 3.5mm screw-on jack. So you have that extra sense of security knowing that you won't fall out. But that being said, the Rode Wireless Pro is a little bit more expensive as an overall package. So if you're doing a lot of professional work, talking heads, interviews, then you definitely need some good lavalier mics. All three do accept normal 3.5mm lavalier mics, so you can use any type of mic. You don't have to use the brand itself. If you want to save some money, then the HOLLYLAND and the DJI might be the better buck. In terms of looks and design of the actual transmitter itself, I think the DJI and the HOLLYLAND looks its best. Smaller and compact, whereas the Rode, I think it's a bit bulky. As well as the reflective surface, I'm not a really big fan of that. All three do come with magnets and they are very, very strong, with the Rode being a clip-on as well and a larger size. Here's a comparison of all three while doing a tennis match. All three held on very well, but if you want an absolute ranking, well, the DJI is the weakest of the three, followed by HOLLYLAND, and the Rode is just super strong. In fact, it's so strong you can use it in your jumper or a hoodie jacket or even the back of your iPhone MagSafe. By the way, everyone's looking at me funny because I've got 3 microphones clipped to my chest. Wow, isn't that beautiful? But we're here to talk about microphones. Now, this might sound like a plug for the Rode Wireless Pro, but it's not. Because it is a little bit more expensive, it does have some benefits, one of which is 32-bit recording. Now, if you don't know what that is, Think of it as a raw recording for audios. Now in post, you're able to bring back your audio, especially the talking heads and vocals, if you see any clipping. So regardless if I'm talking really loud right now or really soft, and during post, I'm able to bring back that audio if there is any clipping. Just that extra sense of security. So Rode has this ability called gain assist, and basically you just set it and leave it. It automatically sets your vocal gains based on the surrounding. In fact, I'm using it right now. It's just that extra peace of mind and ease of use. Set it, record, and just let it be. One other feature that Rode has is the ability of timecodes. So through timecodes, you're able to quickly sync your audio and video in post, just like that. Simple. Some of the additional features, just want to mention. Noise cancelling. This is something they've done really well on the Lark Max. I think this is one of their draw cards. This is not available on the Rode nor the DJI. DJI has something called a low pass filter, which basically eliminates anything under a certain frequency, but it's not something like noise cancelling. And the AI is able to distinguish and separate the vocal and the background noise. I'm in the middle of the road and you can hear this is my voice without the noise cancelling on. Now with the sound turned on, I'm going to turn this on now. Now it's my voice with the noise cancelling on. You can probably hear less of the road noise from the back, but yeah, this is my voice with the noise cancelling on. Let me know the difference. Now you can hear this is very noisy with the ocean and the wind. So I'm going to turn on the denoiser on the Hollyland and just to show you what it sounds like. Everyone's packing up. Hi, my name's George. Welcome to Tech Talk for honest reviews and film tutorials. Feel free to subscribe. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Wow, it is killing me, the breeze, and I'm freezing. Let's get out of here. Now the one disadvantage is that this is actually burnt into your audio, so you're unable to turn this off during post. Now personally, I think this is probably one of the best noise cancelling out there. Now what about the range? Now on the website, all three microphones says they have a direct range of 250 meters. Now line of sight means face to face, so my microphone and my transmitter needs to be facing in a direct line of sight. If I'm facing backwards, all three microphones started to break out at around 15 to 20 meter mark. Walk backwards about here. 这里还有声音吗? Okay, I'm gonna walk backwards and test this out. We're about 20, 应该还是有声音的。然后我到这边 Not much of a difference there. But what about line of sight? Well, I think all three microphones perform just as well as you can see here in my test. So as you can see, I'm waving right now. And as I turn around. Okay, so now we're at 250 meters. You should still be able to hear me. As I turn around, you should be able to hear me again. So we're about 250 meters out here in the pier on the ocean. Okay, so once again, this is the Rode microphone. We're about 250 meters out on the pier and you can see a clear line of sight. You should be able to hear me as I again, you're gonna hear me again. So perfect signal here. And check out this view, guys. Wow, this is insane. Finally I get to rest. Let's go inside and really test out the audio quality of these microphones. What you're hearing now are sounds from the three different microphones. We have microphone 1, we also have microphone 2, and then we also have microphone 3. Can you tell which one is which? Let me know which one do you think is actually better. All of these audios are unedited and directly from the microphones. Let me reveal it to you. Is it what you expected? Let me know in the comments which one you like better. Is it the DJI or the HOLLYLAND or the Rode Wireless Pro? All three sounds not too bad, but if I had to choose from the raw recordings, I think I would pick the HOLLYLAND or the Rode. It's a little bit more deeper and a fuller voice. So in conclusion, which one would I recommend? Well, let's go through these through the date of release. DJI being the first release, it was the microphone of its time. Its form factor, its LED screen, its chargeable casing, as well as the ease of change of adapters on the Type-C and the lightning cable. Even to date, I think this is probably one of the best features. All three microphones has stereo mono and safety recording, and it came with a low pass filter. The ability to adjust all your menu functions through the touchscreen was a given plus. But as time went on, all of its features have been passed by its counterparts. Next, we have the HOLLYLAND LARK Max that came out earlier this year. Now, this is not the first time HOLLYLAND made its form factor. In fact, the earlier LARK 150 was an exact design and it came out before the DJI. With the release of the LARK Max, you are getting a longer recording time, a deeper, fuller voice, the combination of an LED screen and dial, the ability to adjust your EQ, and of course the market-leading noise cancelling, and I think still to this day is probably one of the best in the market. There are little minute features as well. For example, you are able to plug in your receiver into your phone while still playing the audio out loud. This is something that's not available on these other devices unless you unplug the receiver from your phone. And finally came the Wireless Pro. It is the most expensive of the bunch, but it comes with the most accessories, 2 additional lavaliers, the function of 32-bit flow recording, gain assist, as well as timecode. It does have a smaller recording case and the longest internal recording of 40 hours. They've incorporated quick access to your menu functions, however, not all functions are available unless you plug it into your phone or your laptop, which is a shame. And then to be honest, all 3 audios are fairly good, nothing you can't fix through a quick EQ adjustment in post. So, which do you recommend? Well, it all comes down to budget. If you do want that extra flexibility of 32-bit float, gain assist, and time codes, then you have no choice but to go with the Rode. However, if you're on a budget, then I highly recommend the HOLLYLAND LARK Max. It is a great overall package as a whole, and I think it will serve you very well in the time to come, unless they release a 32-bit version. Until then, I'm George. I hope you liked this review. If you do, thank you for staying to the end, and I'll catch you next one.